This is a great time of the year, and I love October because you get so much great stuff. You can go out and buy pumpkin pie finally again. Well, you probably buy it any time of year, but October's kind of known for that, along with Thanksgiving, which is in November, of course. But I mean, you can get that. And the other part of October is Halloween, which is awesome because you get to, go out and buy a costume and look goofy or scary or whatever. And what's really cool about Halloween also is that there are stores that just specialize in costumes. And I've gone to these stores and I've tried on the hats or the masks or whatever and taken pictures of myself looking goofy and whatnot. And there is something that you can get during this time of the year, and which is not just candy after you've bought your costume and everything and gone out or gone to a party and get liquored up. You can also get a very unexpected visitor. Head lice. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? Because people don't take care of themselves sometimes, and they go out to those places that have Halloween costumes and whatnot, and they try on this stuff, and they may have it, and then you come along, you don't have it, but you're like, oh, hey, that looks like a cool mask, and you put on the hat or whatever, and next thing you know, you've got lice. Tony, your thoughts?
Oh man, I hated lice when I was a kid, man. Oh man, I think when I get head lice, my mother's spent, I think, 2 hours getting it all out of my head. And oh man, those things are a pain. They hurt when they bite, and unfortunately, I don't know if they're considered insects or not, but those are the kind of bugs that they spread very fast if you're not careful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, there is some methods you can do if you buy a Halloween costume, unless you're one of those people who like go out to the store and buy something at the very last minute. And I would strongly recommend not doing that. But don't try on a mask in a store without wearing a bathing cap over your hair. Wear something over your hair at least. Or when you buy a costume, put the costume in a tightly sealed bag for at least 48 hours before wearing it to kill off any lice that may be on it. So I don't know. Their life cycle is pretty quick, I guess. Now throw dryer-friendly costumes in the dryer for at least 45 minutes before wearing them. So if you do have to get a costume late, put it in the dryer for almost an hour and just tumble dry it, and the heat will kill anything that might be on there. Matt, your thoughts?
Yeah, this whole head lice thing, I mean, it can spread really quickly. I remember I had lice when I was a kid, and I think our whole class had it.
Mhm.
That's how bad it was. And this is going back years and years ago. But now I guess you just got to do whatever they say you got to do with this.
Yeah.
Another thing you got to watch out for, apparently.
Yeah. It's definitely something you should definitely, look into taking care of. My kids, there was an outbreak of lice in one of the schools when my kids were growing up too, and they had to be treated for that too. So then you can't just treat them; you have to treat yourself as well. So
yeah,
you have to check out bedding and everything like that. And it's a big pain in the butt, is what it is.
Well, it's like if you have a pet and they have fleas.
Mm-hmm.
And if your pet's been on your bed or on the couches, I mean, you got to like do everything under the sun to get rid of the fleas.
Yeah, it's a big business. It's a very big business. Yeah. And the kits that you get that get rid of lice, those things are not cheap. Those things are like between $20 and $30 a box, and they only serve like one or two people.
Yeah, and there's that special comb that you got to use.
Yeah.
This may be somewhat a little bit unrelated, but when I was working, when I was back in Delaware working maintenance in the hotel, whenever we had a room that was positive for bed bugs, which yes, they are real, we would have to shut that room down, strip all the bedding off and just fumigate the whole room.
Yeah. Those things are nasty too. I mean, getting those kind of insects, because they live off of us, they're just nasty. They are just nasty stuff.